We are here at the Juventus Club Vera More in Birkirkara. We just watched the game Lille versus Juventus and it finished at 1-1. I'm here with Massimo.
Yes.
Massimo is Italian. He is from Milan, but he supports Juventus.
Yes.
Right? How did this love come from you?
Okay, so first you must know that Juventus in Italy is supported everywhere, and in particular in Lombardia, which is the region of Milan, and in Milan, there are many clubs and supporters. In fact, if you go to Turin, most of the people in Turin support Torino and not Juventus.
Okay.
And it's more like Juventus is like a more a national team in Italy. And in Milan and in Lombardia, there are many Juventus supporters. In fact, when I was a kid in school, probably we were like 30 kids in the elementary school, and it was the majority was Juventus and Milan, and then Inter in the 80s. And so, I mean, then there was Platini, and okay, I felt in love.
So from a little boy,
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
supporting you. Very good. Just one small question. You've been here a few times at the club
Yeah.
here. How do you describe the environment, the service, the food, the
It's
catering?
amazing. It's amazing. Well, like when I arrived here for work, the first thing was like if there was a Juventus club or
How long
something.
have you been here?
2 years and a half.
Okay.
And so I came here a couple of times, a few times, and it was amazing. The first time I saw it with the lights and everything, with the colors of the Italian flag and everything, and all the pictures, it was like really amazing. And I mean, I really appreciate the work that you do and the job you do, and the entertainment, the food, the drinks, and everything is great. Really.
Thank you very much. Let's speak about the game now. I mean, do you think it's a point gained today or 2 points dropped?
I don't know, like first half, I think that we started okay. Then Lille took over a bit. In the second half, I think we dominated. But unfortunately, I think that we are suffering the fact that we don't have alternatives in the forwards. So we have to rely basically on Vlahovic. And of course, the season is long. There are many games, particularly this year with the Champions League, which is long. So I think that we lack a little bit of alternatives in terms of scoring power and shooting power. But at the end of the day, also I've been looking at the results with Real Madrid losing with the AC Milan, Sporting Lisbon winning against City. So at the end, I think that the season is long. So maybe for now it's okay. But I think that our squad should deserve to win these games.
All right. Yes, I agree that we deserve to win. But what do you think we are missing when it comes to these games? Why are we missing that edge? What do you think is missing there?
So I think that we don't have many players with a long history and experience in the Champions League. This year we have a coach that doesn't have experience in this type of tournaments. Many of the young players don't have a long history. So I think that this is a year in which we can try to win something. We don't have to, but I think it's a year of growth, so that next year we will be ready to do something.
Which player do you think exceeded your expectations today? Which player do you like the most?
So I like a lot Conceição, not only because he achieved the penalty, but I really like the way he plays. Unfortunately, I believe that he doesn't have really the 90 minutes with the strong intensity. I think that at the end, I think that at the end of also physically, he doesn't have the strength. He's more like a quick player that can make the difference in when he enters. But I think he played a good game. Then personally, I like a lot Cambiaso, because I think that he's a very versatile player. He's unpredictable. He can play on both sides of the pitch, can get inside. So he's very unpredictable, and I think that's one of his qualities. If you ask me, which one disappointed me the most? I think that Cop Miners, the one that I saw last season with Atalanta, is a completely different player. And sometimes Juventus has this history that where we get some players that on paper and also on the facts with other teams, they play very well. And then when they come to us, I don't know, maybe they feel the pressure or something, and they don't deliver as much as they were supposed to.
So one final question, Massimo. So based on the squad we have, I mean, we can still bring in players in January, but with the squad we have, I mean, it's the core of the team. We're not going to change 5 or 6 players again. Where do you think we should aim for the league, for example, in the league and maybe even the Champions League? Where should we what should we be happy with as fans?
Okay, so I think that we should definitely become the top 4 in Serie A. Maybe we can hope to do something more than that. because now I think there are 7 teams or 6 teams in 5 points in Serie A in the top 5. So everything can
It's
happen.
very
You
close.
have seen. So this is the beginning, but we know that maybe if there are 3-4 teams that are very close at the end, then we don't
Anything
know,
can
because
happen,
there
yes.
can injuries. There can be many things that also depending on how many teams they go on the European Cups. For Champions League, I think that given the new format, would be nice to avoid the playoffs and to enter directly in the top 8, top 16, I think. I don't know. Top 8. Okay, and then we will see depending on the pairings. But I mean, I think that would be, I mean, to go to the top 8, and then we'll see how it goes.
Thank you very much, Massimo.
Okay.
Thank you for your
Thank you very
comments, and
much.
thank you for coming
Thanks to
watching
you.
the game.
Thanks to you and to all the people here from the club.
Thank you for watching this video with us. We'll see you at the next game.